Okay, whoa. You gotta bring that shit back.
It's good to have you with us.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Go to Baby channel. I'm back with another and a final video on this whole Yellowbone situation with Queen Yellowbone herself, the DaniLeigh. Now, obviously, some people have no idea what's going on at all. So if you don't know about this threesome, halfway, foursome, ghetto novella, that is the baby mama Mimi, the DaniLeigh, and the second baby mama, here's a playlist for you to catch up. If you don't know what happened last week with the DaniLeigh and her Yellowbone anthem, here's a link to that as well. Now, after Dani got drugged down the Yellowbone road by social media, she decided it was necessary to apologize, and you can see her apology here.
Hey guys, it's DaniLeigh, and I just wanted to address what's going on with me right now. I think it's super important because I definitely feel super misunderstood, and you know, my song Yellowbone is what he want. I think people twisted it into thinking like I'm trying to bash another woman, another skin tone. Like, that was never my intention. I wasn't brought up like that. I never looked at my skin as a privilege. I never looked at me as I'm better than somebody because of my skin tone. Nah, like, I see brown skinned women flaunt their skin all the time in music. Like, why can't I talk about mine? If you look at me, I'm light skinned, I'm a yellow bone. In my opinion, that's just what I am. So it's like, it wasn't something that I looked at so deeply, which I can see why people will take it deeply. So I understand, and I'm sorry that I wasn't sensitive to the topic when I wrote my comment, like, why are you guys taking it so personal? Because it can be a personal thing to certain people, because colorism is a real thing, so I do get it. But I'm not that. I'm not a colorist, I'm not a racist. I date a whole chocolate man. I have beautiful dark-skinned friends, like, and skin isn't something I even see. Like, it's not something that I look at, like, you know? So, yeah, I don't live for the internet. Because people don't know me, so that's why I thought it was important to speak on it, because you don't know me, it's like, let me tell you guys what I meant by this. So hopefully you guys can watch this with a open heart, a genuine mind, and just, you know, try to get past it. I'm sorry again if I offended people who are truly offended. I'm sorry, and yeah, I'm gonna just keep grinding, keep doing me, keep posting me, and yeah, I hope everybody has a great Sunday, and yeah, it's all love.
After her apology, I made a community post in response, and this is what I said. Dani, no ma'am, this is just backtracking because you got dragged. No sincerity. You doubled down the first time, which she did. Stand 10 toes on your real feelings. It wasn't about celebrating your skin tone. As I said in my video, she has the right. You who's watching this, you have the right. I have the right. We all have the right and should praise ourselves for our looks, shape, skin, personality, and more. You said your song was about a man wanting you because you're a yellow bone. Knowing the situation you're in with the baby and his darker toned baby mama, using a term that wasn't meant for you to use, either way, that could all be dismissed for some people. But when others express their valid opinions and felt offended, you called them haters, and that's the real issue. Since then, the ladies of Cocktails with Queens spoke on this issue, and I wanted to give my opinion on what they said, specifically how LisaRaye was defending DaniLeigh, at least in the beginning. However, in order to keep my video from being copyrighted, I'm going to have to do it as if I'm doing a reaction rather than how I usually do my videos. Hopefully you guys won't mind, but let's see what these ladies had to say.
I'm light skinned, I'm a red bone, I'm a yellow bone, I'm bony. I mean, you know, I think that, you know, India Irie, brown skin. You know I love your brown skin.
Why LisaRaye always the first one to talk?
I know. Did you hear any little something in there for Lena? No.
It's a little something. You was on the one, not the two.
But I've heard women and men talk about what they have, because I guess, and so you can contest to this, that you guys start inward with what you all sing about, meaning what your experience is and what, you know, you have gone through or whatever. So for her to celebrate her skin, I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. I do think that just because it's Black Lives Matter, is it that Black Lives Matter because we talking about dark skin Black Lives Matter, or light skin and cappuccino and caramel and espresso and all of that matters?
Now, first of all, in my most funky Dineva accent, Butterscotch people, stop claiming caramel skin tone. Now, I know somebody gonna say, girl, it's about the same color. And sometimes, yeah, depending on how you make it and all that stuff, it is. But when I think about caramel versus butterscotch, I think of this right here. So that's what I'm going off of. So you don't have to agree with me, but that's why we need to stop comparing skin to food and freaking coffee because even chocolate has different colors. So I'm just saying. But on a serious note, ma'am, LisaRaye, Black Lives Matter don't have nothing to do with DaniLeigh. And this conversation has nothing to do with Black Lives Matter. So keep those statements for when it's important and when it's relevant. Secondly, it wasn't about celebrating self. It was about bragging and boasting about her man, Jonathan, wanting her because of her skin tone. So there is a difference.
I think she totally blew it. I'm gonna keep that 100% real. Being a person that like dated a rapper back in the day,
yes,
she
Vivica.
did that to get back at that baby mama and to throw that in her face and
get your girl together.
Backfired on her.
Oh, the baby mama's a dark skinned woman.
She's a chocolate woman, and I would just say this to her, like, you know, and then to say I date a whole black man, this and the third. Young lady, be careful. I know. Because I'm gonna tell you, she did that to back. She was like, "I got him, I won," and Okay. And that's for now. You know,
well, the song is so damn stupid that I couldn't even figure out what the hell she was talking about in the song anyway. So, had it not been for the girl explanation, okay, then I wouldn't have known what she was talking about.
Yeah, I still don't know it. I don't know the song.
Chicken bones, girl. The song
she was feeling herself.
Chicken bones.
That song is dumb. You gotta focus on how dumb the song is.
I think.
Okay, well, let's start there. It sucked.
I think everyone has a good point. I'm gonna say this and be very careful about this. I don't think she was putting as much thought into it as we're giving her credit for. I think she's a goofy young girl, right? That was trying to be shady to the baby mama of her boyfriend. But for her actions, she is getting dragged for what she said. Now, I want to make an argument about this, kind of piggybacking off what LisaRaye said. There are songs that celebrate brown skin because brown skin is the most repressed in the world, right?
Absolutely.
But I do also think that light skin, whatever color you are, you should be able to be proud of yourself and not feel like you have to apologize for that too. And so it's a complex thing, right? Like let's not drag people for being proud of what they are. But if you're doing it to be mean to another, to dark skin, this ain't the time or the place. And
right.
She tried to act like, but I didn't really mean it. So you know. You don't put it out there, and then when you get it coming back at you, you can't take, you know, you got to watch your actions. She has a lot of exposure. She's dating one of the hottest rappers that's out right now. She's the baby.
You know what? Also,
Lisa, how you don't know?
Right. Okay, that takes on a whole new meaning now, right?
The whole baby mama.
Right.
She wrote a diss song.
She shouldn't be writing nothing.
Yeah, and guess what, ladies?
She shouldn't even be that because the song is dumb.
Oh my God. This Selena, she don't give a damn about nothing.
Doja Cat song was about the moo and the cows and all that she came out with. That wasn't nothing.
Well,
what makes it
Miss Lisa, Doja Cat's song was a joke. She wasn't serious. And Doja can actually write and produce music all on her own. And she can rap and she can sing a little bit. And she also didn't say nothing offensive in the Moo song. She was just eating burgers and sticking fries up her nose. That is absolutely not the same thing, Miss Ma'am.
It works. She's not even black. She's Latino and she's white Latino. And she went online and put her ancestry.com thing.
Exactly. Why you
talking
about some Black Lives Matter?
I'm a white Latina. If I'm
she's tripping.
So you can't play both sides and then be like,
take back everything I said.
I told you.
You don't want to go high, LisaRaye.
Okay.
She's Dominican, but she want to be one of them white Dominicans though.
Girl,
until
about
which one is white and put her ancestry on there, or she Dominican? Which one is she?
I think she showed her the results, and it was like it showed no black or like 1%. Like it was one of them.
Well, then you know if you 1%, you
No, ma'am. Girl, bye. Ain't no 1% nothing. And I don't know if she's joking, But I get so tired of hearing that mess. Like that whole one drop rule was created by those who, you know the word, our ancestors, as a way to say that person is tainted. Like it's just like, oh, I'm working on a car and I got this nice tall glass of crispy sparkling water, but oops, I accidentally got a drop of motor oil in my water. Now my water is ruined and I gotta throw it away. So even though they're just joking, a lot of Black people try to go by this rule, even in my comments sometimes. But it's like, why use this rule that was created to basically say we're trash?
Once you Black,
You ain't going back, no.
Okay.
She's gonna have to make a brown skin song celebrating brown skin, or she has to definitely do a better apology and just don't.
So that's about all they said. And this is just a case of a host not knowing what the hell she's talking about, which obviously Lisa was just blindly taking up for a fellow fairer skinned person, but she did eventually get the right information and was able to form her opinion around that. So I won't blame her, but girl, you can't be a part of a talk show trying to sip and spill tea, but you don't even know if it's sweet. I thought somebody was supposed to inform the host of the topics before they hit record. And this is kind of the same thing that happened to Remy Ma some years ago. I'll let y'all tune into that if you're interested. It's a whole lot of. But that's it for the DaniLeigh talk as far as the yellow bone mess goes. She can take that unfinished, unmastered demo to the nearest disposal plant and burn it to hell because we never want to hear it again. Drop down in the comments, let me know what your opinions are, and I'll see y'all in the next video.